Haha! I found it. I realized that a lot of us enjoy coding with Lego First better. I understand that. I got you. In fact, over spring break, I built a electric guitar that I stole the brain from the liquid the liquid experiment device that I built. I stole the brain from that so I could build the electric guitar so that I could see if I can get you some of us into mariachi orchestra or band. It actually works. It's crazy, but I stole it. Now, because of that, I have no Vex IQ stuff at my house. I have zero. I don't have EDR. I have nothing Vex in my house. But thank you very much to Mindy Crater again, CCSD, when it comes to the what is it, CTE department. She's our girl. She supplies. She supports the robotic competition teams here in Clark County, and shout out to her because she sent me some links, and I went through the links to find out what was best for us in particular. And the Vex Code project stuff is definitely the one where to go because they have this is the system that's going in place right now. I am going to put the link, which is right here. I will put that in the description of the video. So for those parents who are going to give me a call and those kids, I'm going to tell the parents, Mr. and Mrs. insert name here, the kid knows if you watch the entire video, if she watched the entire video, that she knows or he knows that the link to the website is in the description of every video for under the robotic tab. Okay, every single one in the I'm going to put these in order. This is not going to be based on week. This is going to be based on the playlist is going to be from now until we get back to our robotics program at school. So, this website here does not have a login. Does not have a login. Because it does not have a login, I cannot view your work. But you can save it. See, all right, well, you can save it to your device. So look, if you go right here, save to your device, as you can see on the screen, you hit file, save to your device. Then you could email the program to me if that's what you want to do. I'm totally fine with that. That would be amazing if you did that. If you cannot save it to your device, I still want you practicing, guys. I need you practicing so that we are on the same page when we get back in August so we can get ready for competition and get ready to really rock it out like we normally do. I cannot have you guys stale. So, if you look at this program here, as soon as you put this website or you click the link in the description, you will be taken to this page, the page here. As you are doing these activities for robotics, I need you to have me beside you. Watch the video as you are doing it. The reason why that is because I'm just learning the programming too when it comes to this site. You guys are very familiar with the Vex IQ code blocks because we use it in class to program the Vex IQ robots. So this is something you know how to do. Like at least when it comes to the drivetrain, when it comes to setting up your remote control, the devices on it, you're good to go. I know that. I know some of it you might have forgot, but you'll figure it out. I got faith. Well, every time that you start one, you need to change the name up here. So let's go to program 1. So I renamed what's on my screen now, program 1. If you leave the site and try to come back to the site, your whole program will not be useful. So don't do it. Okay? Keep on the tab. I know a lot of you watch videos or listen to music while you're doing your work and do not change between stuff or accidentally click out of it because then it's gonna be gone when you come back. So that was one of the negative things about this, but it was better than some of the other things that we've already worked on Scratch. A lot of you have already done a lot of the Scratch activities for MIT Scratch. A lot of you, when it comes to the Lego First stuff, there's nothing really available right now that would be prevalent, like close to this. This is the best one. The first thing you're going to do this week is you're going to go through the tutorials. You're going to go getting started, naming and saving your programs, and using the background window. Those are the 3 that I need you to go over this week. This week. Today's date is, let me pull it out for you. Today's date is, now I'm trying to pay people. Okay, there we go. Today's date is the 13th. I need this done by April 20th. These 3. That's the very least of what I need you guys to be done with. All you have to do, let's go back for a second, is when you're on this main screen, you're just going to follow the link from the description. You're going to go and you're going to hit the light bulb with the little dots around it and hit the tutorials. They only have 3 tutorials. 3. Go through them. So let's click on the first one. It literally is a video that they're going to have you watch.
With VexCode VR, you can program a VR robot to do many things. Every project begins with a when started block. There are many different blocks that you can use to program your robot. Let's add a few blocks to our project. Blocks can easily be stacked together,
and we talked about this,
rearranged, and deleted. Need help with a block? Getting help is easy. Select a block to learn how it works. Another great place to learn different blocks and behaviors is from example projects.
And you should look through those as well.
Once you are ready to try your project with the VR robot, you can select Playground. Then select Start to run your project.
And just like we have on our board at this class in the classroom, there is your board, the VexIQ board.
You can download a copy of your project by selecting Save to your device. To learn more about VexCode VR, take a look at the other tutorial videos.
Okay, let's see if I can get out of that. There we go. All right, now listen, when we're doing this, it's very, very important that when you... Can I move this? Oh, there we go. That would have been bad. I wouldn't be able to get in there. Okay, so what's important about this one is that let's go ahead and try that first tutorial, right? And I expect you to watch them. Watch them. Even though we're watching them right now, watch them yourself. Let's go back and let's pull some blocks off. So the first one is I want it to go forward. No, I don't want it to. I want to go forward a certain amount. So let's go forward. And they did change the blocks and it's at millimeters. I need you to change them each time to inches. Millimeters is too small. It's and we definitely do not need, let's just go 2 feet, which is 24 inches here. Then we're going to go ahead and do what it said on the program and turn right. And 90 degrees. That's fine. And just so we could see it go again, so let's go ahead and go forward again. And then we will be starting to use the millimeters instead of the inches after a couple weeks of us getting used to the program. Because I don't want you worried about learning millimeters when we are working on inches. So let's go 12 more. So here's our program. So there's your start button. We all need a start button. We've talked about this ad nauseum during the year. So you need the start button at the top. Apparently it's been giving you the start buttons. And they didn't give you another option to grab another start button, but that's okay. So here's the start button. Drag your program underneath it. Figure out what you want to do. Because we do not have the physical robots at your house, and I don't really have that many physical robots at my house either, I need you guys to go be able to play your program and find out what it does. So you're going to hit this playground button here. And here's your and it's loading your playground. You have multiple playground options. Come on, load program. Come on. It may be because I'm videotaping. Come on, you can do it. No. There we go. Now, up here, they're going to have in the other tutorial, they're going to have your different views that you can have. And the different views, But let's go ahead. Here's your robot in the pocket down here, as you can see. So here's your tiny little robot. But we're going to be able to change views. Here's the grid map. Let's expand that out a little bit. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Okay, perfect. Much better. On this one here, on the grid map, it gives you, just like when we work with our 3D printer, you know, like it has all those X, Y axis coordinates on there. This gives you the X and Y, which we'll be talking about later in one of the activities, and the rotation and the heading. So here's your robot way down here. So let's go ahead and play our program. All right, so it's playing. It's going forward. And then it's turning right. And it's going forward again. So you can see what the actual robot does based on the views. If we look down here, there's other playgrounds. You have an art canvas, a disc maze, a wall maze. Ooh, a disc transporter. Ooh, this is nice. All right, so anyway, there's lots of maps that you can go through. And lots of activities you can be able to go through too. But as you can see, it takes a little bit of time to load the playgrounds. So give it a second to load when you're trying to work with this. Chop, chop. All right. Miss Cheer's patience is officially like, I'm a toddler when it comes to waiting for things. Okay. So we know that the program works. We know that what it's doing, going forward, turning right, going forward again. Going back to our tutorials. Naming and saving your program. This one, we're just going to watch for, it's literally a minute, so we'll watch it. But remember, you need to watch it together. Well, actually, you just need to watch it yourself when you get that chance. So here we go.
In VexCode VR, all projects begin with a default name of VexCode Project. To give your project a different name, select the project name in the toolbar.
Please remember to do this.
When saving your project, the project name is used to name the file that is downloaded. To save a copy of your project, open the File menu and select Save to your device. Note that your project will be downloaded and saved to your...
All right, she's getting paused for a second. Now, as if you went back there, let me go back for just a second. Say you're trying to work on the project again. So you've downloaded it, you saved it to your device, and now what's going to happen? You want to work on it again, right? If you want to work on it again, it says load from your device. So you can load it from your device too. So they're probably going to go over that.
But new project. You will be asked to save before moving on. Select Save to save a copy of your project, or Discard to move on without saving.
No more coffee.
Remember, VexCode VR will not automatically save your projects, so be sure to save before navigating to a different website.
And that is one of the ridiculous things about it anyways, because that does that. Even with the Vex blocks we have that we use on our Chromebooks, those don't save automatically either. So we've run into this problem before. So please, just as practice alone, start remembering to do it. So just to do this, you can change it from here and change it. So let's go and make this moving forward, just like they have on theirs. Moving forward. Rename. Oh, I spelled it. No, it's spelled right. What's going on? All right, so we could do that. When you go down here, save your device, load from your device. You're all set. You just need to know those two. They also have examples, and you can also do a new project. All of these things are very familiar to you guys. You can do this. Let's go through that last tutorial. So using the playground window. Pay attention.
With VexCode VR, you can program a VR robot to complete activities in different environments called playgrounds. To open the playground window, select the Playground button on the toolbar. Once the playground window loads...
Okay. For those of you that are used to using the Vex IQ blocks, that playground is where download to robot used to be. So if you are used to the download to robot portion, it's just down. Look, it says download. It is the same symbol, but they're doing it to the playground instead. Same concept, just so you guys understand that.
The default is the Grid World Playground. You can use the Select Playground drop-down menu to choose a different playground for the VR robot. You can also adjust the size of the playground window by using the Expand button. Once expanded, use the Shrink button to return to the normal size. You could also access the activities for different playgrounds by selecting the Activities button. The Activities button will open a new window to the VEX Education website. Here, you can access different activities and resources to get the most out of VEX Code VR.
All right. Again, here's the playground. When you hit open the playground, even my computer takes a few seconds to load. So if it doesn't load immediately or super fast on your program, do not get upset. Do not get mad. It's not worth it. Don't stress. Because it will eventually work in there. And there's a chance that it takes longer for mine because of me sitting over here at this corner. Now, what you're going to do today, hold on for a second. I hate having that. There it is. If you want to change what perspective you see, and that's a vocabulary this week. This word this week for English, so perspective. This is the perspective I actually like because it's very similar to what we use in the classroom. You can also go from above like we had, and I don't like that one as much because the robot is tiny. This is the only one that they let you kind of use. So this robot is ridiculously tiny. I think they based it off of the quick build. Those of you that know the quick build. And this one here takes away the XY axis stuff at the top. I like this one the best. So you can use any of the perspectives you want. I don't care. But as you go through here, the art canvas, the disc maze, let's go to the wall maze. And so for this first video, I need you to go through the three tutorials. Then I need you to build a simple, very, very, very simple, just forward and turning program and test it on one of the playgrounds. In fact, test it on, let's say 3 or 4 of the playgrounds and see if it works on the ones that you like. And then that will be the video. That will be the activity for today. Oh, that's stunning. Look at that. That thing is awesome. Woo, we're doing this next week. Okay, so here's your robot right here. Okay, you see how you're going to have to navigate that through to get to A and get to the other ones? This one actually, you might actually want to do this. I want to get rid of that XY axis stuff. This one here, you might actually it might be a very good idea to do from the top view so you can see the different walls. But then if you have a really good program, look at it from behind as it goes through because that'd be fun. We will use the wall maze. Let's go next week. Not this week, next week. All right. So on this video, I want you to build this simple program. 24 inches forward, 90 degrees to the right, 12 inches forward. I want you to play it on the playground. I want you to save it to your device, name it something. Moving forward. Sounds great. Once you do that, you can move on to the next video in the sequence. There will only be 2 robotics videos this week. Not 1, not 3, 2. Because there's going to start being an activity that you're going to do that's going to take you a little bit longer. Because if we look at that, the wall maze, I'm going to have each week, you're going to have to navigate to the A, to the B, to the C. You're also going to have to write your name. So those are things that there may be only 2 videos per week, but the activity is going to take you a couple days to do. Or it's going to take a couple hours to do. Do not get upset about it. Do not get all weirded out about stuff. And knowing VEX IQ blocks like I do, if it was me, I would take a picture of my program on the computer, because sometimes when we pulled things back open again using Vex IQ blocks, it wasn't always the same or the latest version of what we did because we didn't always remember to save it. And sometimes it came up blank, so I don't know what that was all about. So it might be a really good idea to start doing that just so you remember to do it when we get to competition season. So this is all I need you to do for today's video. I'm going to do another video right now that I'm not posting till Wednesday. So this is the one I'm going to post Tuesday morning, technically Monday night. I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to post the second robotics video on Wednesday when I post the a couple of the math ones and a couple in the last article for Achieve. So we're good? All right then. I'm excited. I'm excited to get you guys back to programming and back to playing. Because remember, robotics is all about playing. So let's go ahead and make sure that you follow. This is the last time I'm telling you. Follow the link in the description. Please, God, follow the link in the description. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.